Hello friends, this is Rohit again, the liberated Mid-Ager, coming with another episode of Travel Diaries. As I took retirement, I made a plan that I should visit all the prominent music festivals in India. So when I made a list of all the music festivals, the top that came up was ZIRO Festival of Music. So in 2025, it was held between September 25th and 28th. So a 4-day festival. And I decided to visit this festival and gain the experience firsthand. So I'm sharing all that as a part of this episode of Travel Diaries. I was already in Shillong as a part of my Tawang and Meghalaya trip. So what I did was I broke my journey into two. So the first day I went to Mid-Ager, and the next day I rode to the Zero Valley. The reason I did this is because I expected a lot of rush on day one. So I thought that if I go later on day one, then I can avoid that rush. I had faced similar in other festivals, so I was just a little bit careful here. As soon as you enter Arunachal Pradesh, you need inline permit. And this is different from what you need for Tawang. So I did find some riders there who thought that they can cover Tawang and then use the same permit for Zero Valley. You can't do that. So you need to have a separate permit for this. The early bird offer for Zero Valley Festival of Music starts in May. So it's better book early. And as soon as the date comes out, all the good accommodations are gone. That's why it's very important to book in advance. Last minute, you can actually visit campsites. Campsites are available, but they're not very great. So this is my early bird ticket for the festival. And the campsite that I took was Encamp Adventures, which is one of the best campsites there. There's another one called Kite Manja. They're also very good, but book early. Whichever campsite you book, they will make sure that every day's itinerary and the plan of the performances is shared with everyone. So you can easily plan which one you want to visit. So this is the Arunachal border where they check the inline permit. The sceneries are beautiful, obviously, very true of Arunachal. The difference is that you start seeing green fields now. Good places to eat available, so don't worry. It'll be a very good ride. It's very exhilarating to see Welcome to Zero. As soon as you land up in the Zero Valley, you can see that it is surrounded by mountains, straight roads, and there are fields everywhere. And because this is harvest time, it becomes absolutely golden. This is the road that leads to the venue of Zero Valley Festival of Music. You can see that in the fields, you have these rows of flowers which look very beautiful, absolutely golden harvest, and the surrounding mountains. There are a lot of campsites available. This is a complete area. So on both sides of the road, there are campsites available and all surrounded by pine trees. There are good options available to eat, so don't worry about food at all. This was my campsite, which was by Encamp. Good parking spot available. As you enter, one of the features of this campsite is a very large common area. No other campsite provides such large common area, which is very helpful with the crowd that is there. There are two bonfire sites available, which is used during the after party. That's the performance stage for performers within the campsite. And there are common places. These are all the tents that the travelers stay in. And I got a pretty nice tent, single, very spacious and very comfortable. Then by the evening, I landed up at the box office. It was not very crowded, which was good. They give you a small a bracelet which is supposed to be kept for the whole day. And then I met my friend Colonel Vikrant. The festival venue is an open field. This is the main performance stage. And then this is the place where they manage all the sound. LCD screen for all the events that happen. Happening to keep people busy. And at the back there is a counter by Budweiser, so obviously beer is available pretty freely. And there are some shops for souvenirs, etc. etc.
Everyone understands Pori, no? Pori means girl.
By evening, the whole place changed. So this is the main performance stage. This is the secondary performance stage. And the sunset looks stunning. We ended the day with a lot of beer. All those cans are not ours, but we ended at 12. That's the time you have to stop, and then you get to the after party in the campsite. You can also roam around the local Zero city. This is a bamboo garden, and very nice. They say that this is their staple farming. So the bamboos are grown once a year and is used for furniture as well as for various other construction work. This is a typical house local of Apatani tribe, and this is Sea Lake, very close to the campsite. All in all, one thing I wanted to mention was that this is the collection of pictures that I saw before I went to Zero, and they are stunning. So I would just conclude that Zero Festival of Music is a little bit overhyped. I think it looks much better on Instagram than it looks in real life, but it's a great experience nonetheless. Great vibes, great atmosphere. From Zero, I rode back to Hyderabad. So I covered again a trip from Zero to Guwahati. Then from Guwahati, I came to Purnia. From Purnia to Rourkela, Rourkela to Raipur, and then Raipur to Hyderabad. Pretty uneventful journey, quite nice. And on the way, I got a great taste of Assam tea at a place called Dabri Tea Estate. I think any tea estate, it's worthwhile stopping and having their tea there. So Zero Festival of Music was the first on my list of festivals that I visited. Very nice, great vibe, good music. Like I said, a little bit overhyped, but it's also because I had visited Tawang, which was really beautiful. If I had not, then I could have appreciated the beauty much more. I would visit other festivals of music too and capture as a part of my travel diaries. Please like and subscribe my video, and I'll keep bringing such interesting travel itineraries for all of you. Thank you so much.